Hey there guys, it's Skipper Megan. If you are returning, then welcome back, and if you are new, as always, welcome aboard. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and click that little red button down there, subscribe and come along with us. I always talk about everything Disney. So this week I'm going to be talking about a couple of our favorite snacks. And when I say snacks, what I really mean is desserts, because as I was thinking about our favorite snacks, I realized that my husband and I are basically the Cookie Monster, and if it has sugar, that's what we're going for. So it's actually going to be our top 5 sweet treats at Walt Disney World. So for number 5, our number 5 sweet treat at Walt Disney World is going to be at Hollywood Studios, and it is the carrot cake cookie. I saw so many pictures of this on Instagram before the last time we went, and I decided that that was one that we simply must try. It used to be at Ryder's Stop, which of course now is not there anymore to make way for Toy Story Land and Star Wars Land. So you can find that actually at Sweet Spells, which is the dessert cookie shop where you get all the candy, the confectionery basically of Hollywood Studios. That's right down on Sunset Boulevard. It's on the road going towards Tower of Terror. It's right there. It's got all the villains. You can find that cookie in there. It's really delicious. It's a carrot cake cookie. Obviously, it's just like carrot cake, and it's filled with cream cheese icing. Super sweet, super delicious. Definitely recommend sharing. So that is a great one to pick up if you are interested in that. Number 4 on my list is probably a little bit higher up on my husband's list, but this is, once again, excuse my southern French, the croque glacé at the Artisans de Glace, the ice cream shop in France. So if you go in there, it is a warm brioche bun that you pick out of a scoop of ice cream. They put that in there, and they put the sauce of your choice on there, and then they press it in like a giant waffle maker looking thing, and it's the warm brioche, and you got the cold ice cream in the middle, and it's delicious, and it's wonderful, and yeah, so that I think is actually my husband's number 1, but I'm going to put it at number 4 because I only actually got to try a couple of bites of his. Number 3, which I'm sure comes as no surprise to a lot of people if you have seen our top 5 quick service locations. You saw me mention the Boardwalk Bakery because we like cinnamon rolls. So cinnamon rolls obviously come as no surprise because we like to get cinnamon rolls basically everywhere we go, but so far our number 1 cinnamon roll is at Gaston's Tavern. It's huge, and if you ask for extra icing, it comes with extra icing. Definitely recommend getting it a little bit earlier in the day. The last time we went, we got it a little bit later in the day, and it was not quite as fresh, but if you go early in the morning, it's going to be huge and warm and delicious, and it's going to be overflowing with icing. For my number 2, we are heading back to Epcot, and it is actually in the Germany Pavilion, and it is not one of the apple strudels or anything like that. It's actually in the caramel shop, which I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce, but I'm going to write it right there so you can see what I'm talking about. And it is the caramel corn in there. Yay, there's lots of different caramels that you can get, but I love the caramel corn. It's hot and it's fresh, and I literally ate it the entire drive back home last time after we left. It was so good, and it's definitely one of my must-haves now on every trip. And my number 1 pick is the cronut, and we actually went on quite an expedition to find the cronut. We assumed that it might be in France because it's a croissant donut, and it was not in France. They had never heard of it. They didn't have a clue what we were talking about. It's actually at the refreshment port, which is one of those kiosks right before you actually go into World Showcase. It's on the Canada side rather than the Mexico side. So if you head that direction, there's one of those little kiosks that sells like hot dogs and stuff like that, but they have a croissant donut, and it's flaky and layered and delicious and covered in cinnamon sugar, and definitely do not share that one. Definitely get one for everyone in your party because everyone's going to want their own. A couple of honorable mentions that we always like to get, but they're kind of obvious choices. They're either, you know, you can get them other places, or everyone gets them at Disney World, you know, like the Mickey bar. Obviously, everyone loves a good Mickey bar. We also really like to get a Ghirardelli sundae, but once again, you don't have to be at Disney to get that, but if you are at Disney and you would like one, head to Downtown Disney, or Disney Springs, sorry, never gonna get over that, Disney Springs, and you can get a Ghirardelli sundae there. Another one that is very unique to Disney, and a lot of people do get it, it's the caramel apple. Everyone sees those big, beautiful, delicious looking caramel apples that are super fancy, and you almost don't want to mess with them. So that is another one that a lot of people get. We definitely recommend, if you're going to get one, go to Goofy's Candy Shop at Disney Springs and create your own. My husband's favorite combination is Oreos with white chocolate drizzle. I think that's what he gets to top his, and I have snuck a couple of bites of that, and it's pretty good. So if you're going to do a candy caramel apple, make sure that you make your own because you're going to have a little bit better selection. It's also going to be made fresh there for you, and don't forget to have them slice it before you go because then you don't have to deal with all that mess. And also the Dole Whip. You know, everyone loves the Dole Whip, but I wanted to kind of give you an idea of some other things that if you want to step aside from the usual choices, something that you might like to pick for a sweet treat. So now that is it. That is my top 5 sweet treats at Walt Disney World. So if you find yourself needing a sugar high, just go ahead and go grab any one of those. And I'd love to hear what some of your favorite sweet treats are, or just snacks in general. Where do you always head when you are feeling a little peckish at Disney World? Let me know down below, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.